Hello and welcome. My name is Akbar Jaffer, and I'm here with Miss Angela Lord Riforgiate, Director and Head of School at Casa de Bambini Montessori School in Aurora, Illinois. Hi, Angela.
Hi, Akbar. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too. So, just so the audience knows, so we have known each other since 2018 when we
Yep, we're going
started
on our 8 years together.
when we started working together on this little project called Casa de Bambini School. So I wanted to spend some time with you because I've been dying to learn a little bit more about you and the school. I just wanted to share with the audience what is really so special about Casa de Bambini. Let's get started. So the first thing, that the name Casa de Bambini and where it came from.
That is a great question to start with because we get asked that a lot, especially in this community here out here in Aurora, Illinois, right on the border of Naperville. And we have so much diversity. The name Casa de Bambini Montessori is actually stemming from the Italian derivative, and it translates as the house of the children. And it was Maria Montessori's first school that she named in Italy, in Rome, which was opened in 1907. So we have that name as our precious keepsake too, because it is heavily treasured all over the world, knowing that the children's house is where the children come, where they learn, and their joy of learning continues.
Tell us a little about you. What led you to Casa de Bambini?
For me, the whole entire journey does stem back to South Florida in the early 90s when I took my Montessori training, where I had a lot of education with early childhood and some experience, but my heart and my passion, I found this niche. I started taking my training and began that journey. And that's where it started, where you're learning from master teachers and this wonderful philosophy that Dr. Montessori created. Fast forwarding, I then even became a teacher trainer myself. So I've been a teacher trainer at the collegiate level, working in many private schools for Montessori, mostly in 3 to 6. That's my area of expertise, although I'm trained from birth to 3. I just love bridging the gap between the teachers and the parents and the children. That to me is something that's so important. After teacher training, I then ended up in a public Montessori school that additionally heightened my experience, understanding diversity, being able to test children, see how they respond to the materials. That experience led me to administration, and I worked on their admin team as their program coordinator, also a triple I instructor. So I was helping children who needed extra training for diversity and differentiated learners.
So
Yes, sir.
it seems like you have been training for this role all your life. How did you get connected with Casa de Bambini from
Okay,
Florida?
this is a wonderful transitional story. So I was starting to seek additional growth for opportunity, and I saw that this building was under construction. I think I saw it on Indeed. And there was an ad that Casa was looking for a new director, and that it was a new school, like a sister property. And come to find out that our sister properties are in the Houston, Texas area. I responded to this ad, sent a lovely email to the founder, our founder, Miss Rosina, and I flew to Texas to meet Miss Rosina. They met me, we met each other, fell in love.
That's a fantastic story. And I guess it
You.
was just meant to be. So I want to shift gear just a little bit.
Okay.
The many times that I have visited the school, I am just fascinated by the facility itself. State of the art is a very mild word for it, I think. So tell us about the facilities and how they kind of influence the learning. What kind of learning experience the children get?
One of the things that I pride ourselves on, especially when we're on the tour, is yes, come in and see this beautiful facility. Walk in and it looks spacious. The building itself is so large and so impressive that that's one of the key components that I love to tell the parents. Now, some things that are unique to us, which you're about to see, first thing that they see are these amazing wall of cameras. The cameras themselves are going to show the parents that we're heavy eyes for safety on the children, both inside the building and outside of the building, and do not broadcast that over the internet so the parents know for their child's privacy that our students are safe. Know that our campus is locked during the day. We are safe. Our teachers have badges and keys for getting in and out of our building. So with that said, we have a wonderful tower of knowledge. That place has a spacious, airy room where we can have lovely meetings after school, enrichment opportunities. Our music program takes place there. It's a wonderful transitional room for learning, as is our art room or our aftercare room. We have several playgrounds on our school. Here in Chicago, we can do playground outside. We can have the toddler playground, which we like to call our backyard playground. It feels like we're at home over here. Our little koi pond, the choo-choo train with our sand pit, and the toddlers love to play in the backyard. We also have the primary or elementary playground. So that's outside with a fully fenced-in yard, state-of-the-art facility, canopies, the splash pad that we use in the summertime. I don't know who else gets to play in a water park when they come to preschool, but we get to over here at Casa. So we have our splash pad open during summer camp. And then during the school year, of course, they're on the playground. They're doing nature walks, observing, recording in their science journals. And Akbar, if we can't go outside here in Chicago, that's a problem because our kids need to move and they need gross motor. So what do we have here? Not all the schools have that. Our indoor gym.
We have a full-blown indoor gym. That's correct.
I love our indoor gym. Our students go there every day. And sometimes they're outside, sometimes they're inside. But in Chicago, we need that for our rainy days, our snow weather. They move and we have the facility to do it. That's just some of the highlights. Beyond that, inside the classrooms, wow, I can tell you that our students love the materials. Our teachers are so fortunate. They want to work here because the materials are new, beautiful, gorgeous, prestigious, high quality. Watching the children touch the materials and their joy of learning says it all. Philosophy night, the parents are coming and they're going to get to watch their students. Each classroom, one will highlight math area, one will highlight practical life and sensorial, one will highlight cultural. So when the children come back to school for their pajama party, they're going to be working in their classrooms in pajamas, and they're going to show their parents about all the work that we do here. A day at Casa at night. That's our theme.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Isn't it fun?
So that really actually sets me up for my next question very
Right.
nicely. I have seen you actually interact in the school, but tell us about how you are connected to your families and your communities.
Wow, that's a very special question, Akbar, because I think that's why I'm here, to connect these families to this school. My relationship with them starts from a phone call or a tour from the second they walk in the building, and they know it. They feel it. We make a connection. We talk about life. We talk about our families. But that's important to understand. Where's the child coming from? What languages? Who's in the home with you? Building the connections. We have to know our families so they can feel safe about dropping their children off at school here. The bond and the relationship needs to happen first. Social, emotional development for the learning. Know every family, knowing my parents by name, and that's how we stay connected because we're growing a school family. I want my parents to know that when they drop their children off at here, that they're safe and they're loved and they're taken care of and they go home happy. You brought me something for the culture box? Go put it in Europe. Those are the connections we're building over.
That's really incredible. So you talked about the tours and the families. So tell me about a parent tour or a visit that sparked your day.
I love this one. This is a great question because I recently had a tour with a family who came back to us who their child graduated from Casa and went on Bihan. And so this particular family wants to bring back the sibling. I realized that when they left, the commute was a little far, and that is understandable. But they told me that it, for them, is worth the commute, that they want to come back bring their daughter Anya back. It was such a great tour because on the tour, I think that's the table where Vihan used to sit. I said, then you go sit on that table and we'll go get a fun piece of equipment to go try. Wasn't that special?
That's cute.
I had a lovely tour with them. It was so good to see them.
I want to know, what's the driving factor for you? What motivates you to keep doing what you're doing day in and day out?
The best way for me to answer that question is it's my passion and my inspiration. It never runs out. I don't know if you can see it. It's an energy that you feel just because it's important to me to bridge the gap between home and school so that children can have a consistent life in a wonderful, positive world full of education right at their fingertips with learning opportunities. Our parents need to know, give education to the children, the consistent message. That's love, patience, kindness. We're honoring all 5 areas of the core child. And when I say 5 core areas, I mean not just physical development, but also social, emotional, the cognitive development, of course, but something special over here at Casa. It's that spiritual development. That's what makes us unique.
So how can the parents get involved?
The parents love to be involved. They're constantly asking the teachers, can I come for a reading in the classroom? I want to be a guest reader. Can I bring my old student back? We have a day off. They want to see their friends. We had a lovely Kona Ice event, back to school bash. All the parents, grandparents were here. We had a full backyard full of love and joy and laughter. Throughout the school year, we have several events on our calendar that involve the parents. Soon we'll be coming up with not only philosophy night. Next event after that will be another big one at the end of October. I love that one. It's a tradition that I implemented here called the Vocabulary Parade. And the parents will come to watch their children sport a lovely outfit that they've made at home together as a project to display a new vocabulary word, and then they're going to parade that word for their costume. Parents are going to come and they're going to watch them parade, and then we're going to have a trunk and treat. The other day I had a parent come because their child is starting to stay for lunchtime. They're going to transition into nap time. I said, come and see through the window. Let me show you how it looks, because it's a little scary. How can they imagine their child sitting for lunch and staying for nap? They've never done it before. Have to show them that so they can see that here. And that's so helpful because it puts the parents' mind and hearts at ease. And then they know that the children are safe. And they're in awe. Miss Angela, how did you just get 15 toddlers, 1-year-olds, sitting at the table, eating their lunch at their tables with their plates and their cups, no sippy bottles? We're not in high chairs. And I love being able to tell parents that on tours. It happens around here all the time.
That's fantastic. What can you tell me about the teachers at Casa?
The teachers at Casa, my soul sisters. We're creating our school family, as you know, and it has to start with the teachers. Our teachers here are so passionate about their children. They don't want to leave. They love coming here. They are trained Montessorians, especially our lead teachers need to have that professional training in place to be able to understand and deliver the message that Maria Montessori intended. We are here as directresses. The children guide their own instruction. We help them through the classroom as they're self-motivated and choosing and learning, but the teachers have the expertise, the experience to know exactly where every child is in the curriculum. That means every child has individual attention that is unique to Montessori. Mixed age group means not all learning the same thing at the same time. So we need to customize their curriculum so it supports their own individual learning track. And that's where the teacher comes into play. She's going to facilitate that, follow the child's needs, follow the child's curriculum, and make sure that they're hitting all the important areas in their time when they're capable in the flow that it was intended. That's how it works. And when you stay to complete your curriculum, For the full 3 years, especially in Montessori, you will offer your child an amazing experience to heighten their knowledge and go beyond the norm of children of that age. Our curriculum goes far beyond Common Core standards of kindergarten in public school. In our classrooms alone, our children are exposed all the way through elementary level materials. And so that's what I love about our teachers.
But Casa recently launched a program
Oh,
which
yes.
is near and dear to my heart. It's the Essential Workers Program.
Yes.
Can you tell me a
Yes.
little bit about that?
Yes, that's a new program we're offering, Akbar, and I'm so glad we implemented that. There are so many families here in our school community, especially around here, that are first responders, police officers. We have also the FBI, firefighters, doctors, medical technicians. All of the good people are going to get a discount when they come to our school here at Casa. We have a wonderful package to offer you with details on our website. Please take a look at that. We want you to come. We honor you and we thank you for your services. We want to take care of your children and give back a little bit what you give to us. We can't wait to see you here at Casa.
Awesome. Okay, so one more thing that I
Yes.
recently learned that it's a brand new program that recently launched. It's called the Enrichment Program. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, our enrichment program is just awesome for our students, Akbar. And why I love it is because you do not need to be enrolled in our aftercare to be able to participate in it. So enrichment is something that we have had here at Casa over the years. This year, we're implementing some new programs that we're really excited about. So every day of the week, we can offer the children some additional studies, some fun activities that they can do. And the parents then would just register with the vendor, but attend the classes at Casa. So we have soccer here now in the morning time during PE for ages 1 to 6. We'll have martial arts. So that will be our Taekwondo class. We'll offer that as well. In addition to that, we're introducing something new with Next Floor, and they're going to offer 2 new enrichment classes for us. That will be the Zumba class for dancing, and also something new called Donuts, which is modeling engineering. And that means they're using Play-Doh to create lessons like the inner earth. And they're going to get science cards and do really cool experiments using dough and being modeling engineers. And the last club that we offer is Chess Club. We've had Chess Club here forever, so we keep seeing the children grow with siblings and they just love it. Even the 4-year-olds are learning. So those are our 5 enrichments that we're offering again here at Casa, and we're so happy to add them to our curriculum.
It was a fantastic